Hello everyone, I am Roach Dubs, allegedly, and today I want to talk about some of the most glazed people or fictional characters that have ever existed. And honestly, at what point does this glaze become just too much? Because I know there's a really fine line between just loving and supporting a person, whatever they may be doing, like playing basketball or be a musician or whatever, supporting them and being happy. And then there's that point of like getting so delusional into how much you love them that you feel like they can do no wrong or that they're the greatest person to ever exist. Prime example is LeBron. Now I feel like LeBron deserves a lot of the glaze he gets, but some people take it way too far. And if you don't know who LeBron is, you're probably not American. Even if you aren't American, you're gonna know who LeBron James is. Possibly the greatest basketball player of all time. I'm not saying that he is, but he's definitely up there in those debates. He holds the record for the all-time most points scored by one player in the NBA, like ever. So you know LeBron is a great player, right? With the scoring title of being the most prolific scorer to ever step foot in the NBA. That's the stats. That's not me. So he deserves what he gets. One of the most, dominant players in his prime. But people start saying some insane things like, my Lapuki, oh my goodness, I want him to keep playing basketball. He can never do any wrong. Oh, he's just da-da-da-da-da. And honestly, okay, I can stand with that. You love LeBron, I get it. But when you start saying insane shit, is where I have to step in and say, hold on, man, you just don't make sense right now. Like there was this Twitter post I saw a while back. It said that if LeBron wanted to step into the ring with prime Mike Tyson, I feel like he could win. Then they went on to list how LeBron is taller with longer arms and they think that he could jump higher and is more athletic. Right. LeBron is a basketball player. A basketball player. Mike Tyson, that's fucking Mike Tyson, the Mike Tyson. That's when Mike Tyson was a genuine crash out. He didn't give a fuck. You remember what he was talking about? I step in the ring. I want to kill them. When I step in the ring, I see the murder. I want to murder whoever in the ring with me. If they step in the ring, they have to die. You remember he was crying for his opponents before he fucking fought them? Because he would go in there and beat their ass. And then that would be it. Like, what's going on? What do you mean you think LeBron is beating prime Mike Tyson in a fight? No, unless LeBron trained since he was like 5 years old, became one of the best boxers of all time, then he might have a chance against Mike Tyson. But saying you're putting a basketball player into like a Hall of Fame fighter. Now, I'm not stripping LeBron of anything he's done on the court or whatever. He's a great basketball player. But simply saying because he's LeBron James, he could beat prime Mike Tyson in a fight is absolutely ridiculous. Now, keep in mind, LeBron does have like almost a foot of height over Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson is 5'10". LeBron is 6'9", I believe. So that's a lot of height, but that doesn't matter when you're fighting Mike Tyson. I don't know why he said that. I don't know why he said that. It's insane. Who do you think LeBron is? Jesus? What do you think he's finna do? Step in the ring and start crossing Mike Tyson up with the... Bro, what's going on, bro? LeBron might last 20 seconds. And I'm not even trying to be rude, but getting glazed to the point of comparing others, like, I think I saw one where it was like, man, if LeBron was in World War II, he would have been one of the best fighter pilots and just ended the whole shit right then. What? Like, that shit people say. I don't know if I can find that one, but, like, that's fucking crazy. Because LeBron is a regular guy. Like, he's not even a regular guy. He's one of the best athletes to ever touch the earth. And that might be a little bit of glaze, but, like, he deserves it. Look at the stats speak for themselves. But he just gets too much glaze. It just don't make sense to me. And moving right along. Duke Dennis. Now... honestly, I don't know what he gets glazed for. No gay shit, but he's a handsome dude. Like, he's a handsome guy. He's taller. He's pretty athletic and shit. Right. I'll give him that. You know, I'm secure enough to say if a man is attractive type shit. You can call me gay all you want to. But anyways, Duke Dennis is a guy. He's a famous content creator, plenty of money and all that. The amount of glaze he gets is insane. Like, people were talking about AMP. AMP's likelihood of, like, I think they said a boxer. Here's just an example of what they said, right? I saw this post. It was like, AMP's likelihood of winning a fight dramatically increases if Duke Dennis is in or out of the fight. I think they were talking about, like, jumping, like, Mike Tyson or something. I'm sorry that I'm mentioning him again, but, like, if AMP was fighting Mike Tyson, their chances of winning drastically increase if Duke Dennis was there. Now, I would understand if you said, oh, their chances of winning would increase if Duke Dennis was there because it's a regular person. But they're saying, oh, now they have a chance because Duke Dennis is there. And then there was some other shit about what can't Duke Dennis do. Like he was doing backflips or something, and he was dunking a ball or something like that, which is cool. Athletic guy. He has a deep skill set of things he could do. But saying what can't he do, insane. But the thing about Duke Dennis is like the people that mostly glaze him are women. So most of his fan base is women that think he's really handsome and like love him pretty much. So dudes that are like, man, y'all glazing, are pretty much viewed as haters because you low-key are. Like this dude got money, women, and you know pretty much whatever else he wants to have, because you know, not trying to glaze him personally, but like he pretty much got whatever he want, you know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't hate on him personally, but he does get glazed a lot. Like I remember I was watching this video on like Instagram Reels or something, and this girl was watching Duke Dennis perform at the AMP Cypher when all of AMP comes around and starts rapping and having fun and all that. So Duke Dennis' turn comes up. She's like, Duke! Like, I'll show you the clip right now.
Davis? No.
That's not an insane reaction to you? Like, what do you mean, Duke? The thing about this, firstly, this is a grown woman. Secondly, she has a boyfriend, and he's a content creator too. Like, me personally, I couldn't let that slide. I couldn't let it slide even in the slightest. What are you jumping up and down with joy and exuberation, happy that another man is coming on screen for? We're done. Matter of fact, I'm finna blow up the house. Stay right where you at, okay? Because the thing is, like, if she's like, oh, it's Duke Dennis, none of that. She's Duke, like a happy little girl, bro. What's going on? Do it get that serious? And honestly, the other glaze comes from like, man, Duke Dennis could be whatever type of athlete he wanted to, honestly. And I couldn't doubt you for saying that, because honestly, from what I see, he's like what, 6'2" or something. He could have been a football player or maybe even just a really short basketball player. But like, you know, Duke Dennis could have done, you know, athletic things. He shows athletic feats all the time. He could jump high, he could dunk, all of that. But like, people be gargling on it, bro. Like, people act like they don't even come up for air when they be glazing Duke Dennis. It's insane. It's not worse than LeBron, but it is still insane. Moving right along to the next person in this video, which is Satoru Gojo. And honestly, I don't know if it's glaze or if I just really don't like the fan base because they're weird, but Gojo gets glazed so much, like to the point where people are like, Gojo could literally beat anybody because of his infinity. Honestly, I personally think you're wrong, but I've chosen not to ever argue with anybody on the internet about pretty much anything, because most times people are too like thick-skulled on the internet to think that their own opinion, it could be incorrect, or their own like facts could be actually wrong. But I feel like people, when they say, oh, Gojo beats Goku because Goku can't get around infinity, I mean, hasn't Goku like transcended space and time multiple times? Like, a lot of characters in Dragon Ball do that for breakfast, yet people say, oh, nobody could beat Goku because his infinity is too strong. Now, what his infinity does, I believe, is like, it doesn't stop anything that's coming at him. It just slows it down an infinite amount to where it can't actually touch him. And I don't know how he lost against Sukuna or whatever, but he's beatable. And comparing him to like a Goliath in power, like Goku, is insane. Like, don't ever try to, like, that's a character I glaze is Goku, because he came, like, my first anime I ever watched was Dragon Ball, and seeing how powerful Goku got through the years and years, Goku's like a universal threat or whatever. Why are you comparing Gojo to him? And honestly, if you're like, oh my god, Roach, you're so wrong, don't argue with me. I promise you, I'm not gonna respond to your comment. I'm just gonna like it and be like, okay, bro, I'm not arguing with you. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I just don't see how people could glaze Gojo to the point of no return, saying he's the strongest to ever be created in a manga or anime. Like, come on, bro, let's be for real here. But anyways, I don't know, man. I guess I just really don't like Gojo. He's a cool character within itself, but it's like the fan base of the Jujutsu Kaisen community really throws me off from liking what he does. He has a cool ability, cool, like, you know, defense mechanism with infinity and all that. I just don't like the glaze he gets of saying that, oh my gosh, he's the smartest, most powerful, handsome character ever created. And honestly, that could just be me being a hater. But anyways, moving right along. And for my final entry for this list, I've talked about this woman before, but honestly, she does get glazed quite a lot, and that would be Taylor Swift. Now, the thing about it is, people say that Taylor Swift is the best female singer to ever exist, you know, and honestly, I can't take that type of disrespect. Like, you got to think about all the beautiful, wonderful female singers that have came before her and that are still here after her. Me personally, I don't listen to Taylor Swift. Like, the only song I know by her is like Shake It Off and Bad Blood. Two bangers. Can't even take that away from her. But me personally, I got SZA over Taylor Swift. I got Beyonce over Taylor Swift. And the thing about Taylor Swift is her fans are like a big cult. Like, they call themselves the Swifties. If you ever say anything bad about Taylor Swift, off with your head. Like, they'll show you your house and IP address and they won't do anything because most of the time it's just white women, but they'll be like, we know where you're at. So try some shit about Taylor Swift again, we're on your ass. The thing is, like, it don't ever get that serious. In any circumstance, it never gets that serious. You're defending a singer that doesn't even know your name. I understand supporting a singer, but to the point of like that type of glaze to where you're going to war for them in any comment section is crazy. I never really liked Taylor Swift music for real because it was just very vanilla to me. But that's what people like. And I have plenty of other people over Taylor Swift. But the fact that people would say that she's like the greatest musician to ever exist, clearly they've never heard of Kendrick Lamar. But I'm getting off topic. I love all y'all. I see y'all alone. That's all I really got for y'all today. If y'all like the video, you know, enjoying all that. Try to make this one a little bit longer because your boy's getting closer to getting monetized. Finna start bringing that money in and doing absolutely nothing with it. Probably trying to get a better microphone and all of that. But yeah, man, I'm getting there. You know, really. We're still getting a lot of subscribers, moving the channel up, having fun, talking to everybody. It's just great to see, like, my videos have been doing fairly well. Like, I think most of the videos I dropped recently have gotten to at least 1,000 views, and that's great, bro. That means my channel is getting bigger. People are tuning in more, and, you know, it means the world. So I lose my voice. I'll see all of y'all later on. Thank y'all for being here, and thanks.